How's it going, everybody? Andy McCullough from the Los Angeles Times. I'm mad at Dylan. Dylan's mad at me. Plaschke's mad at all of us.
We're all mad at Mark Potts.
We're all mad at Mark Potts. Everyone is mad here at Dodger Stadium because this was an ugly game for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The aftermath was interesting.
We want Austin.
Oof.
I'll just say this, I've never heard a cheer like that in this stadium ever, where they not only were booing Yasmani Grandal tonight, they were cheering and calling for his replacement. I've never heard that before. Not even you, Darvish, got the kind of treatment tonight. But the Dodger fans, the Dodgers are looking for somebody, the fans looking for somebody to blame. 4-0 loss, down 2-1 where they shouldn't be, on the brink of the season ending. If they lose tomorrow, it's virtually
2 defeats
over.
from winner.
Yeah, and it's a mess out here, and the fans are upset. Players are upset at the fans. Kike Hernandez said, well, the fans should be more energetic, but maybe it's the players' fault they're energetic. He modified his tone. It's just a mess.
What do you think?
I don't know, man. The Brewers, did they name a starter for Game 4 yet?
It's Gio Gonzalez.
So Gio Gonzalez.
Let's
okay,
go.
so they're gonna drag out like they
dragged out Julius Chassin today.
You know, they're facing Julius Chassin, who I found out tonight hadn't pitched for the Rockies since 2014. That was a fun fact. I cover Major League Baseball for a living. You know, and he got them through 5 1/3. Wade Miley got them through 5 1/3. Their bullpen.
They're better than Gio, though. They're clearly.
No, they're the same as Gio.
They're better than this guy.
They're slightly better than Gio. Basically, as long as the Brewers don't use Jeremy Jeffress, they have a chance to win.
Yeah, the unlucky Jeremy Jeffress.
Yes. I mean, look, the Dodgers obviously have more talent. They obviously have better starting pitching. They obviously have a better lineup. They have a decent bullpen, not as good a bullpen. But you saw tonight that they can be exploited as an offense. They went 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. They struck out 14 times, and they didn't give the fans here much to cheer about. It was just an ugly night all around.
Yeah, you know, and I think kind of going back to, I think we're in Atlanta. Where were we?
Who can say?
Maybe Milwaukee. I can't remember. After one of the games that they lost in this postseason, somebody asked Roberts, right, why aren't your guys like shortening up a little bit with 2 strikes?
Yeah.
And he basically said they can't. You know, this is kind of who they are, right? Aside from like Justin Turner, they can't. And you know, they live by the home run. They're going to die by the home run. My guess is that they're, you know, just kind of the way the season's been going, they're going to run into a couple over the next couple of days, and we're going to end up back in Milwaukee.
Well, we're definitely going back to Milwaukee.
Yeah. Tonight was the one that I thought I thought they had this one in their pocket. This is one they considered, I thought, a guaranteed win because they had Buehler on the mound. They're back at Dodger Stadium. They're 10-2 at Dodger Stadium over the previous 12 postseason games. That's the longest, best postseason streak in more than 30 years. They play well here. They had their best pitcher going, and they lost. That's a bit of a blow.
Right, and if you're carving out a path now for the Brewers to win this series, they have 2 cracks now to get it to, so they're up 3-2 going home. I mean, they can win the series here. I don't think they'll do that, but they have 2 cracks. You know, they get Rich Hill, who's the 4th starter of the Dodgers. Or maybe it's Clayton Kershaw is going in Game 5. I mean, Kershaw only went 3 innings, you know, in Game 1, and so I think the Brewers, you know, by winning this game, by beating Buehler,
their lockdown guy
at home, you know, at beating their best guy when they had a righty on the mound and the Dodgers could roll out their lefty lineup, it just, you know, it tilts the scales not prohibitively, but a decent amount back to the Brewers.
Yeah, well, they're at least guaranteed to go home at this point.
More,
right?
yeah.
You know, they either win the series here or they at least.
And that's a shame. Is that again? Kike was saying the fans were that energetic. He later walked that statement back. But here's the biggest shame for the fans: is that they're not going to see they won't be able to see the Dodgers clinch the NLCS and go to the World Series. They didn't see it last year.
Does anyone want to see this Dodgers?
They won't be able to see it. Well, if they're going to go, you've got to do it.
I thought one of the cooler moments was actually at Wrigley Field when they were chanting all the guys' names, including Friedman.
So that was funny.
Marching into the dugout.
Yeah, I think, by the way, just, you know, Dylan and I were there for Kike Hernandez's comments, and he's getting, you know, blown up on social media, understandably, because fans do not like to be challenged. And I don't think he necessarily, I don't think at all he was blaming the fans for the loss or saying, you know, I don't think he was attacking the fans. I think he was just saying the atmosphere here sucked, and it sucked because the Dodgers played poorly and the crowd was a part of it.
I wonder how much of it had to do with the fact that, like, that weird 80s music that they were playing during Brewers BP, it kind of lulled the stadium to sleep.
They played great music during Brewers BP.
Yeah, but it relaxed it too. It got it too.
Because fans weren't even there. Fans weren't even there then.
What lulled the stadium to sleep was Walker Buehler giving up a run in the first inning and the team going 0 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Yeah, right. The crowd would have been going bonkers if Yasmani Grandal.
They didn't have anything to cheer for.
If Yasmani Grandal had hit a grand slam in the 9th inning with the bases loaded, the crowd would not be what we're talking about right now. So what do we think? You still got Dodgers in 6?
Dodgers in 6. Well, I was Dodgers in 5 now. After
Dodgers in 4.
I had Dodgers in 5. I've amended that to Dodgers in 7.
Okay.
So I had Dodgers in 4.
Does anyone feel comfortable with my Brewers in 7 pick or no?
It's not a bad pick.
I think if they get to 7, the Dodgers win. I think the Brewers got to win it before that.
The Brewers definitely have to win it.
Because Bueller's going to pitch in Game 7, right?
He's been great in the postseason.
Yeah, he has.
Thank you for watching. You can read all the coverage in the pages of the Los Angeles Times and at latimes.com/Dodgers.
Dylan.
Have a great night.